And away they go, got them way to a good start. Sister Light, the blinkers on the left-hand side, began well, passed by Pinnacle. Bonnaroo's up there in the orange cap, then came Golden Pacific down the centre, the blue and white. La Pura Vida's towards the outside with 3 rocks. Then came Estos, 5 off the leader, in and amongst runners, Yellow Sleeves and Cap. Further back, Rose for Trippy, then European Summer. Summer Odyssey's further back, then Gimmy's Lassie and Cherie for Me's racing at the back end of the field as they race down towards the 600 metre mark. Out in front is Bonnaroo, the Orange Sleeves and Cap down the left-hand side. Pinnacle's on its inside and Estes down the centre. Then came Golden Pacific, 3 rocks is running on towards the outside, and then came Summer Odyssey in the red cap, also moving in now as they come down to the last 300, and it's Esther that puts in a claim. On the outside is 3 rocks, then Summer Odyssey, Golden Pacific, Sister Light's also in there. Gimmy's Lassie also getting into it into the last 100 metres. It's Esther, 3 rocks on the outside, then Summer Odyssey, but 3 rocks got to the front and 3 rocks won it. Second Esther, Golden Pacific third, 4th place close, Gimmy's Lassie and Summer Odyssey. Leave that up to the judge. Here's your on replay. Your winners about 5 from the right-hand side. Blue Sleeves and Cap, Sheepskin Noseband. Esther's in front for the moment down the centre in the Yellow Sleeves and Cap. And coming home towards the outside is 3 rocks. And then came beyond that one, Summer Odyssey, Golden Pacific further back in the field. They round up their quartet. But it is number 10, 3 rocks, is victorious in the listed ladies pendant.
Well, it's a feature race double for the Alan Cruyff Yard Halo Stables, and it's a feature race double for Ascot Stud as well. So huge congratulations to them. 3 rocks coming through to win the ladies pendant. Got a very, very happy Godfrey joining me. He's accepting the 1,500 Rand World Sports Betting Extra, the groom's added bonus, and that'll go to Shoes, who is seeing to 3 rocks at the moment. I'm sure really happy. Godfrey, tell him very, very well done. And I see Mr. Passerini standing by, and Godfrey is going to accept the groom's winning trophy on behalf of Shoes as well. He'll be very impressed with that, and isn't that fantastic? Godfrey, thank you very much, and Mr. Passerini, thank you very much as well. Richard coming in to join me. He's another one that's experienced that feature race double this afternoon. And Richard, dare I say that you've sat on 2 really quality horses this afternoon here in the Eastern Cape?
No, most definitely, and it's nice to be back on her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't ride her in Cape Town. I had commitments, but she's always been a great filly. She snatched up a couple of winners early in her career and took her to Cape Town, and she fared fairly well. And she's back home and she knows this course well. And today with the tailwind, she pinged the gates. She's a lot more racy than before. Yeah. She's grown in confidence, and I could allow her to, face the tailwind and have no cover. And saw Charlie looking pretty sweet there, and I put him under pressure. And as I got to him, this filly was just idling, and she put it to bed very quickly at the end. But nice win. Thank you very much to the owners, to the breeder, Mr. Cruyff, thank you so much, and to my sponsor, Winning Form.
Well, it's been a fantastic day, and just quickly back to 3 rocks. I just think as well that it's so epic that she's a sprinter with a turn of foot. She doesn't just have the pace; she's got the afterburners as well.
No, exactly. She can hold it up, and she can turn it on. And when I ride her, I just don't look down. She's got
no, you
one
don't.
little funny foot, but she doesn't know that, and she's been amazing.
She certainly has. Mr. Passerini standing by, a bottle of bubbly to mark your
Thank you,
second
Mr.
feature
Passerini.
of the afternoon. Lots of celebrating to do, and Richard, very well done.
Awesome, thank you.
Fantastic to have Warren Rippon on course again. I see Alan's going to beat him to the punch, and Alan's going to step in and have a word. Really happy this afternoon with 2 great performances from the yard. And Alan, first up, on Wednesday I always come and put you trainers under pressure, and you've given us some fantastic feedback. You said this is going to be another horse that's going to run well today, and she's done you proud.
Yeah, thanks, Nate, and very well done to Richard on nice feature race double. To Warren, who thought maybe racing and coming to watch his horses run might be a bad luck hoodoo, but he's been here twice.
And he's broken.
And he's walked away with the accolades, so very well done to him, and hopefully we'll see him a lot more often now to ASSM Racing, which includes Arun, Warren, thank you very much for all their support, and nice to get this filly back on a winning trail. She had not a bad campaign in Cape Town. She was very unlucky, or didn't finish far off in the sprint, the one sprint, and then got bowled really badly in the next feature. So, she's there with the best of them, and Dr. Ashley Parker, Heavenly Blue, bred them, and in fact, Ascot a feature race double as well. So very well done to them.
And to take nothing away from Three Rocks, just to make a quick mention of Esther, who's also run her socks off for some black type.
Oh yes, actually, we ran first, second, and fourth in the race.
Oh, fantastic!
Was a nice result for the yard in the end. Esther also earning her stripes and got some black type to go back to stud with one day.
And you've also got a bottle of bubbly there, courtesy of Mr. Passerini, handing over to mark the win. And congratulations on what's been a great afternoon with the feature race double.
Thank you. Nothing like a bit of Graham Beck bubbly.
Oh, definitely not.
Old supporters of racing, and years gone by, but he's still involved some way or the other.
Most definitely. Actually quite fitting, isn't it? And now I do get to welcome Warren Ripponen to have a chat about Three Rocks. And first of all, before we get around to Three Rocks, got to say, really glad you've got the monkey off your back as far as coming racing and getting winners. You had 2 really great meetings with us.
Thanks, Nadine. Yes, I have. I think we've had 3 winners since I've appeared here, so absolutely wonderful. Thanks to Alan. Thanks to Ashley, who bred the filly, and to my partner who bought the filly, and to my other partners, my wife Wendy and Rennie. Very happy. I think breeders must have rocks in their head not to send mares to Heavenly Blue. I think he's the only son of Snitzel here standing, and I think he could be an outstanding stallion given the right progeny. So for me, I'm very excited. I wasn't sure about this one, but she won beautifully, and just nice to come back from Cape Town with a win.
Most definitely. And when she raced in the Cape, were you there for those races?
No, unfortunately, I was travelling. No, I wasn't. But
so have you seen her? You haven't actually seen. Have you seen her in the flesh since?
Even grazing in the grass. I think he's a 9-time winner.
13, don't.
I'm embarrassed to say I saw him running at the Vaal the last time, but I'm very superstitious, so I wouldn't want to go down there either.
Well, I'm glad to see that we're curing that.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully get to see a little bit more of you. You've got the most magnificent trophy and the gorgeous pendant, except from Mr. Passerini. I know the pendant's in a bag at the moment, but I've seen it. It's absolutely beautiful, as it always is.
That's for me, for my wife.
Well, I'm sure if you want to wear it, it'll look good on you as well.
Okay. But thanks to the East Cape Racing. It's a wonderful. Next time we'll bring a few friends.
Yes.
And ramp up the barbell, I'm sure. But lovely to be here. Thanks to our faithful trainer.
Yes.
And thank you.
Brilliant. Fantastic to have you, and so glad Three Rocks could do you proud. And I've got to say, the nice thing about that vase is Alan can now tip his bubbly in it and everyone can enjoy it together. So it was very well thought out by Fairview Racecourse. Once again, a huge congratulations to all involved in Three Rocks. A big shout out to Ascot Stud for the feature race double, as well as to Alan Creef and Richard Ferree for the feature race double, and to all the connections of Three Rocks here. I'm sure you're really glad to see her bounce back to the winner's box locally here in the Eastern Cape. She is the winner of the 2024 Ladies Pendant.